Alright, let's go full on deep dive because Crime 101 deserves it. I just got out of an early screening and my brain is still buzzing. First, let's talk expectations. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect going in. The trailer gave off some serious heat vibes like a classic high-stakes heist thriller, but I didn't know much about the story beyond that. What really sold me was the stacked cast. Chris Hemsworth, Halle Berry, and Mark Ruffalo. Just seeing two Avengers sharing the screen again had me pumped up before even sitting down. Add Halle Berry to the mix and it felt like the perfect recipe for a stylish modern thriller. I was excited, yes, but also a little skeptical. Star-studded thrillers can sometimes be all flashy with substance, so I went in curious, trying to temper expectations but ready to be impressed if it delivered. Now after coming out of it, wow, I genuinely love this. From the first frame to the last, it was such an entertaining, adrenaline-fueled experience. It's a modern spin on the heist genre that feels fresh while still respecting the classic tropes we all love. This isn't just people robbing banks and shooting at each other. There's depth, tension, and real stakes, emotional and physical, that elevated beyond the average thriller. Let's start with the positives. First, the cast is insane. Every actor is fully committed and it shows. Chris Hemsworth in particular plays a restrained, controlled character, completely different from the action-heavy, quippy role we usually see him in. It's so refreshing and it makes his every action feel deliberate and believable. Mark Ruffalo brings that trademark mix of moral ambiguity and grounded emotionality that keeps you invested. And Halle Berry is electric in every single scene. She commands the screen with ease, which is exactly what the heist thriller needs. The dynamic between Hemsworth and Ruffalo is a highlight. Their history together is tension and subtle interplay give the film a layer of emotional weight that many crime thrillers miss. You generally care about the stakes between them. The cinematography and camera work are phenomenal. I know I throw that word around a lot. The cinematography, I guess, sometimes maybe, but here it truly deserves it. There are multiple car chases, high-tension heist sequences, and chase scenes that feel alive with the camera seamlessly weaving between perspectives. You feel like you're inside the action, riding along for every near miss and calculated maneuver. The city of Los Angeles itself becomes a character. Some bleached streets, neon signs reflecting on White House vault, and noir-inspired lighting create a mood that's stylish, immersive, and unforgettable. You can tell the storyboarding was meticulous and it pays off beautifully. Every scene flows logically while keeping you on edge. The story is equally impressive. Sure, it's a heist thriller, but it explores moral gray areas in a way that makes you question your allegiances. You're not just cheering for the good guys or worrying about the bad guys. Instead, the movie digs into motivations, choices, and consequences. The tension between Hemsworth's calculated thief and Ruffalo's conflicted detective creates a narrative push and pull that keeps you engaged. And the ending, without spoiling it, it's satisfying, cathartic, and rewarding, which is crucial for this kind of story. The resolution feels earned and it generally adds weight to everything that came before. People are comparing this movie to Hate, Collateral, and other classic thrillers, and I honestly see why. It's got that same attention to character, tension, and payoff that makes you remember it long after the credits roll. Another thing I appreciated is how the film balances spectacle with character work. Modern heist thrillers often get caught up in flashy action and forget to make us care about the people involved. Here, every gunshot, every chase, and every heist move feels personally and emotionally charged because we're invested in the characters. This elevates what could have been a generic action movie into a fully realized, thrilling cinematic experience. Let's talk production design for a second. The way locations are used, abandoned warehouses, sun-soaked back alleys, sleek high-rises, is both functional and visually stunning. It gives the movie a distinct personality without overloading the audience with gimmicks. The action set pieces are perfectly choreographed, intense without being over the top, and the camera keeps you grounded in the chaos. I can generally say I've never seen a heist film feel so cinematic and deliberate in a long time.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Now for the negatives. The biggest issue is that it leans heavily on heat. The similarities are undeniable. The troubled detective, the thief with a volatile temperament, the romantic subplot, the meticulous heist planning is almost uncanny, and at points it feels like the movie is trading originality for homage. While I still loved it, I couldn't help thinking this could have been even better if they took more risks. A few more twists, some deeper subversions of the tropes, and it might have been perfect. The pacing is another minor issue. While the movie flows well, there are small sections with the story pauses to linger on characters or dialogue that feel slightly unnecessary. Most viewers won't mind, but for those who want a non-stop adrenaline ride, a few scenes drag just a touch too long. That said, this is a really small complete in an otherwise near-perfect thriller. So overall, Crime 101 genuinely surprised me. I went in thinking it might be a standard enjoyable thriller, and I walked out thinking it's one of the best modern crime thrillers in years. Stylish, tense, emotional, smartly written, and brilliantly acted, it's a movie that knows exactly what it wants to be and hits almost every single target. It's fun, engaging, and beautiful to watch, a combination that's rare in this genre. Crime 101 gets an A.
Beautiful. I've looked at this for 5 hours now.
So what did you guys think of Crime 101? Were you as blown away as I was? Did the homage to Heat bother you at all, or did it enhance the experience? I want to hear all your thoughts, theories, and favorite moments, because this is definitely a movie worth discussing in depth. Seriously, I'm dying to know what moment stuck with you the most, and how do you rank it among other high thrillers you've seen. Have a nice day, guys.